All right, what's up? What's up?
Yes, this your man D.Divine.
This is Wise Nine,
You are tuned into Moodslingers
Moodslingers
magazine.
magazine.
What's good?
What's happening? What's happening, man? Back for another round of
Yeah, absolutely,
album
absolutely.
reviews.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes. We gotta do the pleasantries like we always do.
no doubt.
All right, so we got our three picks for this episode.
Right, right.
Interesting people. Our first group is going to be Acoustic Reverie.
Acoustic Reverie. Right, right. And their new project is called Naked Soul.
Okay, okay.
The rebirth of Unplugged. The rebirth Unplugged.
Yes, this is a project that's on Spotify. You can check that out now. Acoustic Reverie, Naked Soul on Spotify. This is an R&B group. This is all live instrumentation,
Mm-hmm.
no computer program, no AI, none of that old
This
shit
is
they
this
trying
is
to push out on motherfuckers as of late. This is real soul stirring music from the heart. It's really heartfelt.
exactly,
It's
man.
all
These,
heartfelt.
and we have the pleasure of reviewing the album because it's some friends of ours. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? And it's a project, that they put out. My brother Khalid Salam and another brother Antonio McGahad. I hope I'm pronouncing his last name right, but I call him Antonio Mac.
Right.
But but yeah, man, it's a nice project. Had the pleasure of also sitting in on the album release, which is a nice intimate occasion, man. So again, it's a overall it's a nice acoustic project. You can sit back, relax with a glass of wine. You know what I'm saying? If you get in trouble with your girl, there's one of them joints on there you can send to her and get yourself
Yeah, yeah, right, right, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. We
out of
had
a
the
line
pleasure
there.
of checking out their live performance. They was here in Atlanta at JB's Record Lounge,
Right.
and
Shout
they
out
had
JB's.
shout out to JB's Record
Yeah.
Lounge. They had a real dope performance. So I definitely suggest that, what I'm saying, if you ever get a chance to check out their performances, you can do that. He's under Tonios Music on Instagram, TONIOSMUSIC on Instagram. So I see on his page that he be listing a lot of his performances, like whenever he's doing one. So it's definitely worth
Right.
checking out.
Right. And the background vocals is done by his wife and a couple other singers, man.
Yes,
So
yeah.
so it's dope, man. They have a nice stage presence and everything. And my man Khalid Salam, he did a lot of the writing and production on the music. And he comes from a hip hop background, man. But it's so dope to see him up there performing with that, with that guitar doing this acoustic thing, man. So shout out to my brother Khalid Salam, aka Suit Coat Jones.
Soup Coat Jones.
No
That's
doubt,
the homie
no
right there.
doubt, no
Um,
doubt.
yeah, so they had a 9 track, you know what I'm saying, album.
Right.
Um, the three that stood out to me, they got this joint called In Love with You.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? The one day is the one that kind of like jumps out at you.
Yeah. Yeah, one day is probably one of my favorites on there. You know what I'm saying? I think I gravitated to more of the inspirational, uplifting songs.
Right.
Someday it had that Roy Ayers kind of feel to it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
That
yeah,
that,
yeah.
that, that was a dope one. And then the last one on the album, Foolish, Foolish
Foolish
Me.
Me. I was going. That was my second. That was my second.
Yeah,
That
yeah. I
was my
was
other
like, okay,
choice.
yeah, they got down with that one.
Yes.
Yeah, man. So overall, man, I thought it was a solid project. Again, it's one of the projects that you can take some wine and what I'm saying, just wind down, listen to, really chill out. You know what I mean? So I dug it, man. I give it a 3.5. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna give him a 4 because
Four.
on the strength of that, it's all acoustic, it's all live instrumentation. We don't have a lot of albums like that as of
True.
lately.
True, true,
If there
true.
is some, put us on to some. I just haven't. It just hasn't come up in our feed. We're always looking for new material. So y'all make
Right. And,
sure.
and on a different scale, I will agree with you on that. It's something that we don't have a lot of. Just acoustic. Just talent. Yeah, I mean, it's the guitar and it's vocals.
Right.
So you know what? I give them a four myself, man.
Are you gonna change
Yeah,
that?
I'll change that. Normally I'll stick to my guns, but yeah, I dig that. Just for the uniqueness of it. You know what I mean? Yeah,
Yeah, we're gonna
yeah,
definitely get these brothers in for an interview so they can let us know their whole process of what inspired them to
oh
do their
yeah,
album like they
oh
did.
yeah, and trust me, it's so much more music from each of those brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Because they do totally separate work and projects, man, and yeah, I'm excited to do an interview with him myself.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That'll be coming up in the
Yeah,
near future. God's clap for that.
no doubt,
You know what I'm
no
saying?
doubt.
We have so many interviews that we gotta line up with people. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like
yeah,
we got a whole
yeah.
we just trying to get, like life get I'm trying to get to a point where life ain't getting in the way. Life be freaking
Life,
throwing obstacles to where I can
life be
put
lifing.
videos out.
Life
Yeah,
be
life be
lifing.
life.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
yeah.
if you haven't checked out our previous interview with H&L Associates, you definitely want to do that. That's out now on YouTube.
Right,
And we had
right,
a pretty good
right.
interview with that. But moving right along, we're going to go into the next joint, which was Minister Hyde.
Minister Hyde. Yeah, this cat man. He kind of came up on my feed. I go through a lot of underground cats, and one of the cats I listen to is out of Ohio. His name is Mondo Slade, and I heard this one joint with this cat Minister Hyde, and just started digging, and he's got this project out, and I think this may be his first project, but it's called Killing Prime, and it's kind of centered around the Transformers theme or whatnot, but
Mm.
yo, I just went through it in dope production. You know what I'm saying? Dope lyrics. You know what I mean? And he's out of Las Vegas,
Mm.
and he's an MC and producer, man. So I listened to the project, solid project, man. From beginning to end. And I just I was like, yo, D, check this out, see what you think. You know what I mean? Maybe this is one that we could pull up on, on for a review. And you know what I'm saying? I
I
think
would
it's a
have
dope
never,
one.
I would have never fathomed that they was out of Las Vegas. I was getting a whole NYC vibe
Yeah,
from these
yeah,
dudes.
yeah, man. Yeah. Cat out of Las Vegas, man. So, hip hop is everywhere, bro.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I always think that certain regions have a signature sound. So when I say, I like when you hear them, automatically my mind went to like, okay, these are some Griselda influence
Right,
type dudes. This
right.
they
Because this is some
somewhere, they out of Connecticut, they from somewhere. They not. I would have never fathomed West Coast.
right, right. Yeah, with that sound, you wouldn't have thought West Coast like.
Not at all.
I see.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So the three that stood out to me is oh, by the way, we have to note that this project is available on Spotify.
Hmm.
Minister Hyde.
And I think you can find both of these projects, Acoustic Reverie and Minister High. I think they may be on YouTube as well. So if you don't have Spotify, you could probably check YouTube, for their projects. Yeah.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah, the Minister Hyde is also on YouTube, so you can
Hmm.
definitely check that out. So the three that stood out to me was the Redirect,
Okay.
Jim Brown,
Jim
and
Brown.
Bonnie and Hyde. Bonnie and Hyde had a
Yeah.
certain kind of flow to that shit. Was
Yeah. That's one of the ones I put on there too, Bonnie and Hyde. And
yeah.
then after Bonnie and Hyde, I thought the project kind of picked up. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? As far as the production and lyrics and all of that,
Hmm.
So yeah, I liked it, man. I dug the project. So
His production style is kind of different too, because it's like, he was doing. It's it was a whole lot of experimentation with like the chop, with like
Chops.
like
Yeah.
chops
Yeah.
and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
talking producers talk for
Yeah.
nobody that.
Yeah. Because like the first joint that caught me was like the Get Off Me,
Mhm. Okay.
where he kind of chopped the sample, and I was like, yo, that's ill the way he caught it. You know what I'm saying? So it's dope, man. So if you're a producer, you know what I mean, you'll definitely dig the album. You know what I'm saying? If you're into production, you'll dig the album. Lyrics as well. You know what I'm saying? He got some crafty lyrics on there as well. So
Yeah. He's
yeah,
definitely spitting. He
yeah,
ain't spitting no boot. He ain't spitting
yeah.
no back cat and rat simplicity type shit. He's on
Right,
it, man.
right, right.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
then like the joint that you mentioned, the Jim Brown, it's got my man Mondo Slade on it.
Okay.
He's like the last MC on the track, but
Hmm.
yeah, he got a nice. I like his style too, man. So we might feature some of his stuff on the show later, at a later date. But yeah, so so what you think about the project?
Yeah,
What you
like I
rate
said
it?
again, I thought it was like I said, I thought it was solid, and it's definitely a right. If you're into uh that whole like putting the shit in and you just letting shit ride on some real lyrical, real, what I'm saying, abstract production type, I'm saying, it's definitely worth a listen to. I can, well, the structure of the album, like sometimes, like in the very beginning, it was sounding like kind of like you was getting like that same kind of vibe, but then it kind of built up towards the end.
Hmm. That's what I
So
was saying. After Bonnie and Clyde, it kind of started.
right. It took you to a whole nother, what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Took you to
yeah,
a whole
yeah,
nother thing.
yeah.
Let me see. What you say? What you say rating wise? Say 4, 3.5.
It's teetering. It's
It's
teetering.
teetering.
It's
Yeah,
teetering.
it's like
It's
a three
teetering on
point
that
eight.
four. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what
I'm
I'm
there with you.
saying?
Yeah, yeah. It ain't quite a four, but it's close. It's very close. Yeah, yeah,
Right.
yeah, yeah. But I would just say for a first project, yeah, that's commendable. So he deserves some claps for that one. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
okay. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
absolutely,
yeah, yeah,
absolutely,
yeah,
absolutely.
yeah.
Little delay on the clap there. Little delay on the clap there. Yeah. So shout out. Definitely check out um Minister Hyde
Minister
on
Hyde,
on the
Minister Hyde.
Spotify. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right, now for the premiere debut review. Just dropped today, the infamous MOBBB.
Yes, sir. Mobb Deep, baby. Mobb Deep. Yes,
Back
sir.
once again. Oh man, this is it's refreshing to
Yeah,
see the veterans come out and still do music. I'm very interested to know because Prodigy.
bro. That's
Ron,
okay. Are you already taking the questions out of my mouth, man? Because I'm
oh,
like,
okay. Oh,
yo,
hold on. Okay, you go ahead.
okay,
What you gonna say?
okay. Where these verses come from,
Right.
bro? We dealing with
What the
AI.
fuck
What
going
the fuck,
on?
bro? Come on, bro. Where these verses come from, man?
Yeah, like I, AI is a motherfucker. So you think
Yeah,
AI, you
bro.
think a motherfucker just said this shit and they just put it in Prodigy's voice like boom, new album.
Bro, that's crazy though. But that's
Right.
dope. It's dope. I'm glad they did it.
Yeah, absolutely. Because it's like the man. God bless him in the heavens. But it's like he never left.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've been waiting for
Never
this.
left.
I've been waiting for this. My soul needed this.
Right. Yes. Shout out to the whole, Queens. Got to represent
No
Queens
doubt. But
Foundation.
on the real though, I got some questions, man. I got some questions because like, okay, first of all, where these verses been all this time?
Right.
Two, in one of the joints, he's like, Queens sold the most records in rap or something like that. I'm like, huh?
That might
He's
have been
like,
a that might have been just a line to throw out there if he's talking about all the greats. If you're talking about like Nas and
yeah.
LL.
I mean, if you go back, yeah, yeah, but Queens still.
I
I don't know.
mean,
I had to fact check on that. I ain't fact checked on that, but
I
yeah,
mean,
that
if you
caught
if
me.
you
I
think
was
of the
like, yo,
roster, if you think of the roster of Queens, the roster of Manhattan, Bronx, Brooklyn, You know what I'm saying? Because like, okay, so the top,
But think about album sales now.
yeah, album sales.
Yeah.
So like, okay, so at least when you got Brooklyn, you think of Jay-Z. I'm talking about so far as albums. We're talking about
Yeah, but big too though.
Platinum sales,
Big too though.
huh?
Big too.
Well, see, well, Big only had the two albums. Like Jay-Z's body of work. You know what I'm saying with the amount of
Okay.
albums that he had. So
Okay. All right.
yeah,
Keep
yeah,
going.
yeah. Like I'm gonna have to. I would have to check to see so far as who sold the most out of say Manhattan, Harlem. I don't know. I guess you know what I'm saying. That I'd have to check and Bronx. You know what I'm saying? I mean
Yeah.
Bronx, maybe Cardi B.
I was gonna say Mace or somebody in Harlem.
Nah, I got nah. Mace
No,
ain't really ain't really that night. Not, oh, by the way, we have to mention that they said Cardi is now the top selling female artist. Period. She surpassed Nicki Minaj. I don't know if that's propaganda or not, because I don't know anybody personally that heard her new shit. We ain't gonna go. We ain't gonna go into that. We ain't gonna get no Cardi. But anyway, that's what was said. I just seen the article on it.
wow.
But anyway.
Living in some sad times.
Say what?
We living in some sad times.
Hey, look, man. Hey, look. I ain't hating. I ain't debating. But anyway,
Hey man, yeah. Anyway, so Mobb Deep, we
Mobb
back.
Deep. Yes. Okay. Three. Yes. The real hip hop.
Yeah, yeah. But you say three, I can't even say three off of this joint. You know, it's
Oh, you was okay. You was feeling it like that.
yeah, yeah.
Well, I'm just.
Yeah, I
Well,
mean,
I had
okay,
to.
okay. I'll say majority of the features
Mm-hmm.
were Blaze. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
The one with Noid, the
Right.
Clips,
Right.
Nas. You know what I'm saying? Red
Had the
Ghost.
joint with Scissor. Was it
Sis- Her.
her? I always get those two confused. I'm my bag.
Yeah,
Her.
her. Right. Yeah, that's all right. You know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
mean, but the three that stood out to me. Okay, but hold on. The three that stood out to me was the Easy Bruh, the joint
Okay.
with Ghostface,
Okay. Yeah, right.
Clear Black Nights, and
Yeah.
We the Real Thing. The last track on that. I think that was the last
Okay.
track.
With a real thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So for me, it was uh, Against the World. You know, of course,
Okay.
that was like the joint. Mr. Magic.
Mr. Magic did bang though. It
Mr.
really
Magic.
did. Yes,
Mr.
it did.
Magic. The joint by Score Points by
Hmm.
Alchemist. That
Okay.
joint.
Yes, absolutely. You can name all the ones that you know. What I'm saying, like I know I
Yeah.
said three, but you could go ahead and name what
Yeah.
was your.
Discontinued.
Okay, yeah, yeah. Discontinuous though.
I'm like, the album was ill, man. It was long overdue. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That's to me, and that's just from my opinion. You know,
Right.
it don't count for nobody but me.
Right.
But yeah, this was long overdue. Like I said, my soul needed it. You know what I mean? It was good to hear some P, man. I miss P, bro.
Yeah,
You know
man. We
what?
all miss P,
Yeah,
man.
man.
It's
P,
always
P.
refreshing.
Yo, Sean Price is another one, bro. I miss
Now
them
if they
brothers,
do
man.
now. Shit. Now if they able to create that magic and do another Sean Price album. Listen.
Yeah, man.
I
I,
mean,
I,
like I
I,
said,
li- I
again,
listened to his
like
wife's album just to listen to P, bro. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
right. Absolutely is because she's dope in her own right, but but
Right,
she
right,
definitely
right,
gets her
right,
gets her whole crescendo from
right.
husband.
For Sean, exactly. From Donkey
Yes.
Sean.
I know. Okay, so yeah, so just talking about, like I said, that's definitely a question of where the lyrics came from, and like I said, I know what'll be interesting to hear as we're talking about that is Beanie Siegel, because Beanie Siegel, they're throwing some AI magic on his shit, and he's gonna come out with a project with just him, because remember he has some
Yeah,
issues
yeah. With the voice,
with his voice and everything, so
Yeah,
it'll be
yeah, yeah.
interesting to hear how that comes out.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Beans. I miss beans too. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
But it's like riding a bike. You know what I mean?
Right.
With especially a lot of these, golden era artists. You know what I'm saying? They were still skilled and gifted in their craft. You know what I mean? It's just, picking up that mic and that pen and rolling again. You know what I
You know
mean?
what I'm saying? No doubt.
Yeah, and putting out quality stuff, man. So I appreciate that, man. And that's real talent, man. It shows through. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
It's time tested and proved. You know what I mean?
Right.
So again, I appreciate these artists for still putting out quality stuff, man, and giving these young ones, a blueprint of how to do this thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, yeah, kudos, and I guess we got to rate Mobb Deep.
Yes, we
Uh,
do. What you?
I'm going 4.5.
He just in love with the album like that.
Nah,
I was gonna. I was gonna say. Okay, the only reason why I'm saying 3.5. Only reason why I'm saying that because normally there'd be like okay, I'm just spoiled because usually there's a joint for the clubs that's sort of like like okay like if you think of like Quiet Storm, if you think about
Yeah, but them on the
Shook
whack albums.
Ones, huh?
Shook ones are in the club joint.
Shook Ones Part Two.
Yeah, when you ready to tear the club up.
No, I'm saying I was all the bones and the hundred they ain't got no feelings. They shook.
Yeah,
Come on,
yeah.
like that. They're still shining. If you think of their signature, this is me. This is my opinion. When you think of Mobb Deep's signature joints, the the world is mine with Nas is just something about like you say like it's not danceable, but it's that joint that like it's Quiet Storm. It's that joint that how you like.
I got you. Yeah.
So like that's what I kind of thought was missing. There wasn't a track like that on this new album, even though it was dope. It was dope. I'm not taking anything away from it, but it was like I was really like I get spoiled like that. I'd be waiting for that. Oh.
See, that's an old DJ shit.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. They're not making shit for the DJs. I mean, I was just talking with somebody. I was talking with my good friend about that. Like they're not making shit for the DJs. They're not making shit. At least, like the club shits is all booty shake shit. That shit is like burnt out.
That's what y'all want to dance to. That's what they want to dance to. They want to shake the tail feather to that in the
I
club. You know
mean,
what I'm
but
saying?
now
So,
they not even making shit even the brothers can ride to. They just making shit for sisters, and I'm like, okay, that's cool and all, but goddamn.
that's who go to the clubs.
Y'all niggas not even dancing, and when y'all not twerking, y'all just sitting down smoking a hookah. Like,
Again, that's a whole nother show.
it's a whole nother show.
A whole nother show.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
okay, so that is our 3 for today.
Again, go check these artists out. You know what I'm saying? They're on most streaming platforms, Spotify, YouTube, I'm quite sure. Um, again, Mr. Hyde,
Mm-hmm.
excuse me, Minister Hyde, Killing
Minnesota.
Prime is his project. You want to check him out. You want to check out also Acoustic Reverie, Naked Soul, The Rebirth Unplugged, dope acoustic project, and also Mobb Deep's new project, um, Infinite.
Infinite. Yes.
Infinite.
All right, and make sure you follow us on all our streaming platforms. We're gonna put a link above me in this video where you can just go ahead and go through that, and you can go to the website, and you can also hear all of our episodes on that we put here. And then we're gonna start doing some exclusives. The exclusives is only gonna be on the website.
Exactly.
We're not
Exactly.
doing nothing on the you like the YouTube. We're gonna give
No
you the
more.
YouTube. We're gonna give you the free shit.
Yeah.
But we gonna expand more into like doing discussions where we could get more in depth. We can talk about us. Um, we want to,
More
and we
more in
definitely want
depth
to
with
get
the
back in the
artists as
street.
well. Yeah,
Yes, we
more
want to
in
get
depth.
back in the streets.
Yeah.
I got to get up to your side of the town in South Carolina. It'd be a lot of it's a lot of things that need to go on You know what I'm saying? In your
Oh
your
well,
home state.
it's gonna be some new things going on. We're making some new connections here. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? So Moodslingerz is expanding. You know what I mean? We getting this thing cracking.
All right. All right. So that concludes this joint. I'm D.Divine,
Wyze Nine.
and this was Moodslingers Magazine album reviews. We thank you very much for coming through,
We'll be
and we will
back.
be back at you.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
Peace.